What do you think?
You're very handsome.
Oh.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Coop to Grill. Thanks for joining us today. We've got a lot of stuff going on here, as per usual. But first I want to take a shout out to Jake over there at Northwoods Cooking. He sent us some t-shirts. So this one's mine, the Northwoods Cooking.
Wife already wore hers.
So I had not yet. I wanted to show this. Thank you very much, Jake. This is gonna be going on after I get done cooking, so I don't wreck it. But thank you very much. If you guys haven't checked out Jake's channel, Northwoods Cooking, I'm gonna put a link down in the description box so you guys can check that out. He does a lot of really cool cooks, and he does some other videos too, like fishing recently, and some demonstrations on some of the stuff and equipment that he uses. So you guys should go check him out. The other thing that we got is a timer. You want to see this timer?
I want to see it.
This is a really cool timer. It's really, really simple for when you're smoking stuff on how long to cook your meats, right? Right. So, yeah. Today we're going to be doing well done, so that's 3 drinks. It's showing beer on here, but I don't think that's
would be like
specific.
12 Wisconsin beers then.
12 Wisconsin beers or 4 rums.
Yeah.
That's what we're going with. The last thing that I have to show you before we start cooking is my meat stick. So we got a meat stick. I was contacted by them, the marketing department, to check it out. They said that this is fantastic. I believe them. So I'm going to try it. This is going to be its maiden voyage. I've got it. I added the batteries in here. It's the only reason I got it out of the box. So I wanted to make sure that it was fully charged. So
can I get a close-up of it? Oh, that's awesome.
I will also put a link to this in the description box. We're going to see how this works out today. We're doing burnt ends today, and you're supposed to bury the meat stick all the way in. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave one strip of one of these roasts big enough that the meat stick will fit all the way through it. We're going to give it a trial run and see how it works. I got the app downloaded on my phone, so I can't show you that because that's all there. But anyways... burnt ends. Poor man's burnt ends. We're not doing a brisket. We're going to do a chuck roast. I had 2 chuck roasts, and I've got an arm roast that's just kind of been sitting in my freezer for a while. We've got these all thawed out. We're going to dice these up into about 1-inch cubes. We've got some olive oil as a binder. You can use whatever binder you'd like. So we've got some Boar's Night Out double garlic butter. That has been our go-to, along with the Famous Dave's steak and burger seasoning, because they're just fantastic. And I want a little bit of heat to this. So we're going to use the Nashville Hot by Cuisinart?
Yeah, Cuisinart.
Cuisinart, yeah. So we're going to use those 3 seasonings with the olive oil on this. We're also going to add some butter and some honey and some brown sugar and some barbecue sauce towards the end of this cook. But we're going to get these all diced up. We're going to put them in a pan, and we're going to let them roll. And we are going to start out with our arm roast, or beef arm roast. And we're using, I never get a chance to use these things enough. This is one of those Kulina knives that my wife bought me for Christmas, and I really, really love these things. They are fantastic. So we're going to take our olive oil. We're going to drizzle it over the top of this. My lovely assistant, Miss DeGrill. Just a zigzag. There you go. Perfect. We're just going to, oops, dropped one.
Wow, that's gone.
Yeah. All right. Just massage that in there a little bit. Get it nice and coated. And then we're going to start putting some seasonings over top. We're going to start out with the garlic butter. Give it a good coating. Don't be bashful. We'll get some steak and burger seasoning over that. We're going to use the Nashville Hot on this. And get that nice and mixed in. We're probably going to add a little bit more seasoning to this. We're going to have my lovely assistant grab the meat stick.
All right, I've got the meat stick. Which way do I go? Oh, you're doing it.
I just didn't want to get the case all full of stuff. So looking at the app, looking at the instructions and everything, so you want to get it about in the center. You're going to keep it in the center, and you want to get it full penetration. And this has 4 sensors in it. There's one here, 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 and one at the end. So that'll give me my internal smoking temperature, and that'll give me 3 different temperatures inside the meat. And we're going to take these and we're going to spread it out. So I got about half of the pan on here.
Nice to stay hydrated.
You got to stay hydrated when you're running this. I mean, you're smoking all this stuff. It dries things out. You definitely don't want to be one of the things that gets dried out.
Yeah, rum helps.
Rum always helps.
What are we set at?
We're set at 225. I'll throw one over there and one over here, not directly over top of the flame. I'm going to drop that down. I'm going to guess that I want to pull these off probably right around 170, 175 when the internal temp hits that. I don't need to fully cook them yet. They're going to go back on there. So we're going to let these smoke for about 2 hours. Like I said, about 175. We're going to pull them off. We're going to put them in another aluminum pan. We're going to add some butter, some brown sugar, maybe a little bit of honey, some barbecue sauce, get some moisture back into those things, and then we're going to throw it, we're probably going to cover it. So this whole thing should take about 3.5 to 4 hours to cook. Well, he's been on for about 2 hours. I did not set up the meat stick properly, so I'm going to have to take another attempt at that. But check these things out. Oh yeah, look at that. That is looking really good. I mean, those are fully cooked, but they're not tender like we want them. We're going to get them that way. So check this out. So now that we got all these in here, we're going to take a little bit of brown sugar. Ooh, and butter. We're going to do some barbecue sauce. Oh, yeah.
Do you need a new one?
Nope. Because I don't want these too sauced.
Yeah, they don't need it.
We're going to add a little bit of honey, not a whole lot either. Just a nice drizzle around that. That's probably about 2 tablespoons worth. And then we're going to add about a half a stick of butter. We're going to slice this into about half tablespoon chunks and just kind of stuff all that down.
You don't want to lose the yummy goodness on the lid.
We're going to leave this on at 225. We're going to throw this right back on the smoker. About another hour and a half. So we'll see you in an hour and a half. All right, we're ready to pull this off the smoker. It's been about another hour and a half. Look at how good these things look.
Ooh, they're smoking.
And all the juices.
Oh, wow.
And everything in there.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the butter and that's all the stuff. So
they smell
we're going to
really
take
good.
one off the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow, that's like butter. Super tender.
Yeah?
Delicious. Now, you can add more barbecue sauce if you guys like barbecue sauce or whatever. I like mine a little more dry, so we're going to leave them like this. Serve some barbecue sauce on the side. But this is dinner. We're going to go in. We got some fried up zucchini and mushrooms and asparagus with bacon. We're going to have on the side of this thing. There we go. Thanks for joining us. Do not forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment. It helps grow my channel. The last thing that I have to show you before we start cooking is my meat stick.
Oh, that's good kind of video.
Yeah. You're supposed to bury the meat stick all the way in.
That's what they all say.
You can use avocado oil. You can use peanut butter. I wouldn't recommend peanut butter.
You mean mustard?
Mustard. You could use mustard if you'd like. It just makes you feel like a man when you're cooking. You know, not that I don't always feel like a man when I'm cooking, but this is just a really cool freaking knife.
Ah.
This is already smelling delicious. Yeah, good, good. Oh, yeah. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. I'm just kidding. That's good. Thank you. Sorry. My gopher is getting tired of my gophering today. Me and my nonsense. Proper prep work would alleviate a lot of problems if I had done that at the beginning. Sorry. You guys have assistant chef, I hope she's as patient as mine is.
What's not as patient as what now?
I said, if you guys have an assistant chef like I do, hope she's as patient as mine is.